Good morning, class family. It's a terrific Tuesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with today's date. October 11th, 2022. Dear class family, today is Tuesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will review letters and sounds. Next, we will review the vowels. Then, we will learn about the letter D and S. After that, we will ask questions before reading a book. Last, we will do writing workshop. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, class family, let's go ahead and reread the message. Remember, good readers reread things. They read it again. They do this so their brain understands the words and can remember. Use your finger to point. Let's point underneath the abbreviation for this month. Do you remember what month we're in? I see OCT right here. What month does that stand for? I heard some of you say it. It is October. October. Let's reread the date. Ready? October 11th, 2022. After the date, look at our greeting. Notice it starts with the word dear. When you're writing a letter or note to someone, begin with the word dear and a capital D like D dog D. And whoever you're writing to, make sure the first letter in their name is capitalized, just like we have a capital C and a capital F for class family, because you're special and important. Let's go ahead and reread the greeting. Ready? Use your finger to point underneath the word to help your eyes to focus there. Dear class family, great job rereading the greeting. What's this special mark that's after the greeting? Do you remember what that's called? Say it out loud. What is that called? It is a comma. If you remember that, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. And then let's look at the first telling sentence. Before we reread it, notice how there's a bigger finger space to begin this paragraph. Good writers indent or leave a bigger space before starting each paragraph. Let's look at this sentence that starts with a capital T like T-top. Let's reread it. Today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Did you remember that? If you remembered that, wonderful. Let's go ahead and look at that capital T that starts the sentence. Good writers begin each sentence with a capital letter. We're going to go ahead and review the parts of a sentence today. Remember? Let's review. First one starts with a capital letter. 2 tells a complete idea. 3, finger space between the words. And 4, a punctuation mark at the end. Shout out to Jack Hartman's YouTube channel. Your parts of a sentence song really helps our brains to remember the special parts as we're learning to write sentences in kindergarten. After our greeting, notice the next capital letter that starts this sentence. Remember, good writers start every sentence with a capital letter. Let's reread the second sentence in our message. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We learn a lot at school every day to pump our brains with knowledge, and we're working on being a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. Let's see how we're going to do this today in kindergarten. First, we review letters and sounds. Okay, just like we do every single day at school, we're going to use our word wall as a resource. We're going to have the one in class and this electronic version up on the smart board. We're going to review the ABC song the traditional way, in addition to letters and sounds using American Sign Language like A apple A, B bat ba, C cat ka, and all the way to Z zebra Z. We'll also be moving our bodies and using different YouTube channels. I had already mentioned Jack Hartman's YouTube channel. We're going to also use Mr. B's YouTube channel as well. Okay, so next we will review the vowels, just like we've been doing in kindergarten. Notice the vowels, the ones that have the red background. Let's review the vowels together, and then when we are singing and dancing and moving our bodies, we're going to be reviewing vowels there after we review the alphabet. So we have A, apple, A, E, ed, E, I, itch, I, O, octopus, ah, and U, up, Let's see what else we're going to review besides letters, sounds, and vowels. Oh, then we'll learn about the letter D and S. So we're going to practice and work on writing the letter D and the letter S in class. So today we're focusing on D, dog, duh, and S, snakes. We'll be learning how to write that today in kindergarten. And we'll be using our whiteboards and dry erase markers. And we have different things, different items that begin with the letter D and different items that begin with the letter S. And we'll be able to look through those items to hear those beginning sounds like D, dog, D, and S, snakes. After that, we'll ask questions before reading a book. Okay, so good readers ask questions like who, what, when, where, why, and how. We're going to be going ahead and reviewing some different question words before making some predictions about this book. David Gets in Trouble by David Shannon. We're going to be looking at the front cover and thinking, I wonder what this is about. And we're going to ask some questions and answer them today in class before reading the book. Good readers can ask questions before reading. Okay, and we know I read to understand and learn. We'll practice being a great communicator and collaborator. You're going to speak clearly with your mouth and listen with your ears. Okay, so as we're answering questions and doing things in class, remember, I speak clearly in a way so that others can understand me, and I listen and ask questions so I can understand. That's what we do at school. We're working on that today as we are looking at that book, David Gets in Trouble. Last we'll do writing workshop, Love Miss Joyner. We will be doing writing workshop, and today during writing workshop, you'll be getting your materials, your alphabet chart, your paper, your journal in class, your crayons, your colored pencils, your regular pencils, and we know that writers have many ideas for writing. So let's go ahead and you're going to think of which idea that you want to write about. And you're going to plan a new piece before you begin your new piece of writing about a moment in your life. So we're going to think of something and we're going to plan it. So, think of an idea. Think of something that happened to you or a thing that you do. All right. Okay. And we will be doing literacy centers and we will be going on Lexia Core 5 reading program on your iPads. Let's have a terrific Tuesday. It is fantastic. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our T-chart question later. You're going to answer this question. Look at the picture first. Do you like juice? Well, do you? Think about your reason and we'll share why later and practice being a great communicator. Do you like juice?